What's up, team? Today is a quick video about this machine. If you don't know what this machine is, it is a floor scrubber. A mop on wheels, battery operated mop on wheels. No, I'm just playing. You can use it for, instead of mopping, but you just gotta make sure you're using the right pads. And I think I'm gonna talk about that in my next video, because I don't want this video to be too long to where I'm talking about the machine and pads, because there's a number of pads, like different colors, that signify what they should be used for. Okay, so how to turn this on? You just turn it, simple. To activate the brush, start it. Now most of the time, or all the time, when you turn this on, it'll turn the fan on too as well. I mean, not the fan, but it has a fan on it, but it's for suction. Like, that's the squeegee down here. To activate the squeegee, you drop it with this lever right there. So now when you push, it'll suck up the the water that you are putting down in the front. Now you see this isn't down. To get it down, you got this right here as well. You kind of gotta get a feel for it, and once you do, you'll know how to get it up and get it down pretty quickly. This is the amount of water you want to come out. So if you got it all the way up 4 notches, it's gonna soak the floor. Most of the time, you don't really want that unless you're working with something like some concrete or something. Other than that, you want to keep it to 1 or 2. 3 and 4 for concrete, like I said. Here is where all the dirty water goes. So all the work, when it gets full, it will stop sucking. Meaning you have to come back here and pull the cap off and drain it. That's how you drain the dirty water that you're sucking up with the squeegee. For any reason, if you need to drain the fresh water, it's right here, down on the right side. At the bottom, you just twist the cap off, and all the clean water that you use or are using is, gonna come off. Come out. Also, if you're having some mechanical issues, you can flip this thing right here. You can see the battery right there, and you'll have access to the battery. But 9 times out of 10, you don't want to mess with that. Just leave that to somebody who knows what they're doing and what to do with it. This is where you want to put your water and solution, or you can just use water. If you use solution, only use a tiny bit. You don't need a lot. Little goes a long way. And lastly, I'll show you how some things about this squeegee. Now if you twist this knob and mess around with it, it'll lower the height and increase the height of the squeegee. So you just gotta play with it. This is detrimental for me because where I'm at, they have deep grout cracks in their floors. So what happens is, depending on what setting this is on, if it's too low, hugging the ground, it won't suck all the water out the cracks. Which is weird, because you would think since it's hugging the ground, it's going to get everything, but no, it actually leaves water residue. So I bring it up a little bit, and it leaves minimal water, and it looks like the floor hasn't even been mopped, touched, or walked on. So keep that in mind when you're using this. Play with, if you're just leaving too much water behind, play with that. And these as well, if you can see it. These right here actually control this part of the squeegee. So there's 2 parts. There's this part in the back, this part in the front, or whichever case, whatever you want to call it, front or back. If you unscrew these, this is how you take the squeegee off. And most of the time you'll need to do that just to rinse this bottom part out, just to, sometimes hair be stuck in there and stuff like that. So that is the Renown scrubber, floor scrubber. Any questions or concerns, just ask me or anybody else, I guess, who has experience with this. Because not every place has one of these. So you can't really get one if you want one. Your place has to be required to need one. So you can't be like, oh, I want a scrubber because I'm tired of mopping. Well, you have to have a huge place to have a scrubber. And we don't have a boatload of these. We'll probably have a handful, if that. And some of them are different. I think we have a couple that are different. So pretty much the same concept, but just probably like some different buttons and functions and stuff like that. So other than that, stay tuned for the next video, and I will talk about the pads. Oh. One more thing. I didn't explain this button. So to take the pad off, you would have to do this. I'm not going to press it because it's a hassle to get back on. But you would press this, the machine is going to make a sound, and it's going to drop the pad off. You take the pad from under the machine, flip it over, switch your pad or whatever case you want to do with it, rinse it off, stick it back on. It's like Velcro, and there you have it.